Starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here. For those of you who are returning and who are my subscribers, thank you for coming back for another message from Spirit. Just a quick note, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I am available. My calendar is open. Check out capellawellness.com. I have plenty of services there because I do a lot of work with my clients, and check out the Capella memberships that I have as well. You get exclusive content. It's kind of like Patreon, but I built it on my own platform where you get additional guidance like what needs to be healed for the month, what needs to be unblocked for the month, and you will also have access to daily guidance. I will do videos for every day of the week. It's at least 3 to 5 videos a week to help supplement the readings that you watch here on YouTube, okay? There are different tiers. All of the different tiers have different perks, so I would highly recommend that you check that out to help you with your spiritual growth, because that's what this is about. All right, guys, with that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. How are you? Happy birthday, Cancer. I forgot to say that last time. We are now in Cancer season, obviously. So happy birthday, especially for your birthdays this week. May you have many, many more birthdays, and may all your wishes and dreams come true. I also send all of you much love and many blessings, as I usually do. All right, Cancer. We're going to see what's going on with you right now, what obstacles you are facing, and what lessons you need to learn to help you with your spiritual growth and your healing, because that is what this is about. We're then going to get guidance from Spirit on how to best navigate these energies, what your wellness message is, what's going on with love and relationships, and we're going to see what the new moon in Cancer is bringing you or teaching you. That moon is going to be in your sign at 7 degrees of Cancer, so check to see where 7 degrees of Cancer is in your chart to see what's going to be affected here for you. All right, guys. It's going to be a little bit of a tough moon because I believe it's also squaring Jupiter. I forgot to check the transits again. But there's a lot going on. Neptune is retrograde. Jupiter goes retrograde. Pluto's already retrograde. Saturn's already retrograde. All the other planets are going to be retrograde. So get ready for some intense life changes, guys. And if you don't just jump in and go with the flow with those changes, it's going to be even tougher for you to be able to manage things in your personal life, okay? I forgot to light my incense, so let me go do that. All right, guys. While I'm doing that, I'm also offering a 14-day free trial on my Capella memberships for the lower tiers. So if you're interested in the extra content, exclusive content that I offer, check out the link below or go to capellawellness.com. Select one of the lower tier memberships and check it out. 14-day trial. You can cancel it before then, or if 14-day trial is over and you're like, okay, thanks, but no thanks, or whatever, you can cancel it. And if you want to keep it, then by all means, it's a great investment. It's going to add a lot of value to these readings that you get already on YouTube, okay? Because I'm trying to do my best to help everybody with what's coming, because it's going to be very challenging. And now that we have Neptune and Jupiter going retrograde for quite a long time with the other 2 planets, it's going to be challenging for some. So check out the Capella memberships. Again, it's a 14-day trial. You can cancel it whenever you want. You're not really tied to anything. You also get free access to the mobile app. All right, and you can access all of the exclusive content from the mobile app. You don't have to go anywhere else unless you want to go on the mobile website on your phone or your PC. But my mobile app, which is completely free, you will have access to what's called the Capella Cove, where you can get all of the content based on what membership tier you have chosen. All right, let's see what is going on with Cancer at this time. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Oh boy, I bet you $1 million that's a reversal. Queen of Pentacles. All right, Cancer. And I do take reversals because reversals are important, because it really screams out to us what lesson we really need to learn with this. So Some of you really are feeling worthless, I'm hearing. You don't feel like you're worthy of abundance, of true love, of a lot of things, okay? Remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching. Just keep your unhealthy ego at the door. Make sure you're honest with yourself, okay? But some vibrations have really tanked here for some of you. Could very well be an effect of this new moon in your sign, okay? So maybe with other things, all right? This is about self-care routines and nurturing yourself, like understanding your value, that you are a valuable person, that you are worthy, that you have this beauty and intelligence to you. Like nobody has to tell you how beautiful, how handsome, how amazing you are. That comes from you. You don't need anybody to validate that. You don't need anyone to do that, okay? You really need to start working on focusing on you and your well-being. This is also not putting too much attention to yourself and balancing that out and, you know, giving to others, being warm-hearted, and there's a lightness of being with her. This is also for some of you, you got to get grounded, okay? Especially with Neptune going retrograde. If you have sun, moon, rising in the mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces, you're going to be affected the most. If you have any of those, make sure that you start engaging in grounding activities. This is grounding. But in the reverse, you're not grounded. Okay? Go out in nature, take a walk, sit by a body of water, put your feet on the ground, do something. I'm hearing that this should be part of your self-care routine going forward, because some of you are going to really need a lot of grounding, especially with Neptune being retrograde. Okay? Make sure you really, really ramp up on the self-care routines. But this is also doing what you love to do. Do something for you and do something for others. For some of you, this may be a work-home life imbalance. Work-home imbalance. That could be why some of you are not necessarily taking care of yourselves. Some of you might be putting yourselves on the back burner. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles does not put herself on the back burner. She puts herself first as a priority. When she chooses her first, she chooses God. Because if she doesn't take care of that vessel that God blessed her with her health starts to fail, which decreases her light, which decreases her manifestation abilities. Some of you are probably wondering, why can't I manifest things? It's because you're in the reverse. You really need to take care of your vibration here. And if you are working too much or you're doing too much for other people, some of you may be mothers, you're doing too much for other people, Cancer. And I know that tends to happen. You guys are very motherly. All right. But there has to be a balance. You have to understand that there is such a thing as healthy selfishness. God wants you to take care of you first. He created you. He did not say that you were meant here to be taking care of everybody else besides yourself. That's not what God wants. He wants you to be able to live a life of luxury, to have beautiful things in your life, a beautiful home, a luxurious lifestyle. But when your energies are not in alignment with that, how are you going to expect that to manifest? Okay? You've got the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. See, manifesting your dreams. You guys are trying to manifest stuff, but some of you are not taking better care of yourselves. You're still putting others first. Remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because this is not for everybody. You need to take care of yourself. You may be dealing with somebody who's very jealous, or maybe you're getting jealous of other people. Maybe you're seeing other people manifest things and you're getting jealous of them because, well, where are my ships? How come things aren't coming to me? Like, where's my divine timing? If you are not in the upright, Cancer, then how do you expect your vibration to match with what it is you're trying to call in? It doesn't make sense. You cannot give up on yourself, Cancer. You cannot give up on your dreams. When you give up on yourself, you give up on your dreams. When you stop moving forward on your journey to your destiny, you're actually betraying yourself, which in turn means you're betraying God. It does. Because you have the ability to create the life that you want, because you are the magician. But when you stop focusing on you and stop taking care of yourself, and there's no balance between you with your self-care and with helping others, again, your vibration lowers, and then you're no longer in alignment with what you're trying to manifest. Holy moly, look what's underneath the Three of Wands. What did I just say? I said you're the magician. Your thoughts create your reality. If you are saying negative things to yourself, I'm not beautiful enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not capable enough, I don't have enough money, I don't deserve that good life, you are actually creating that life for yourself. Whatever you say, God hears you. And if God's like, oh, well, I gave you a life. You woke up this morning, you had breakfast, you had a cell phone to watch this reading on. I gave you things. I gave you that body. I created you. Show some appreciation for that. Be grateful for what you have, not what you don't have. Again, your energies are not in alignment with what it is you're trying to manifest. You have everything that you need. And some of you got to really start watching what you say to yourself. Start saying affirmations like, I am beautiful, I am powerful, I am capable, I am deserving of love, I am prosperous, I am abundant, right? I'm a smart business person. Whatever it is, I'm nurturing, I'm lighthearted, I don't mind giving to others, but I love myself first before I love others first. Right? I said you're the alchemist. Watch your thoughts. Watch what you say to yourself, and watch what you say to others too. If there's jealousy surrounding you based on what other people have, that's devil energy. Don't expect to manifest things when you're in that energy, Cancer. Don't be jealous of other people, them achieving their dreams and them getting their ships or whatever it is. You can have it too, but not as the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You need to keep going. You cannot stop focusing on your self-care, on taking better care of your vibration, your well-being. I don't know, there could be, maybe somebody here is traveling for work too much. That's for somebody. You're doing too much travel. Or maybe somebody got sick and you can't travel. So if there's somebody here who got ill and you were supposed to travel somewhere, I'm getting for whoever this is, it was to get you to slow down. To start thinking of what's really important to you. Maybe some of you, if there's a work-related, what's it called? What did I say? Work-home imbalance. And you're about work, 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 and work. Maybe there's some Capricorn in your chart or something. And, you know, maybe you're focusing too much on the money, perhaps. It depends. and something happened where you got ill, or you just were not feeling well, and you were supposed to travel, and you're bummed out because you couldn't go on this trip, well, guess what? God's telling you to slow down. Tend to yourself first. God is trying to tell you, you are more important than that job. You are more important than that travel, that trip. Now, again, if it could also be, some of you need to do some traveling or take a vacation, take breaks. Okay? You don't need to be doing everything and rushing everything. It's just like, okay, either go on a trip or something, or this is about you having more patience. Because the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse also talks about a lack of patience. That's earth energy there. Being in the present moment, just waiting, but not like stop taking care of yourself because you can't wait for something like that. There's like impatience here. Oh, well, it's taking too long. The whole divine timing thing, it's been a long journey. I've been doing a lot of work. Where are my ships? And then you stop doing your work. You stop taking care of your energies, your vibration, your well-being. Then guess what? The ships are going to go in the opposite direction. It's all about vibration. I talked about that in my daily guidance reading for June 28th with that Queen of Wands. She keeps going. Even when there are bumps in the road, she doesn't let it affect her vibration because she knows that her vibration is everything when it comes to manifesting her dreams and her manifestation abilities. So it's all about manifesting. You have to reverse this to this. Self-care, getting grounded, balancing out your energies. Watch with the work-life stuff. It pushes your ships away. Okay? Again, watch your thoughts too. Watch what you say to yourself and what you say to others. And you are deserving of those dreams, Cancer. You just have to do something about it. You have to continue on that journey. You have to keep going. You can't rest on those laurels, and you still have to continue to take action. Take the breaks when you need and keep moving forward. It boosts your manifestation abilities. It helps you to stay in the present moment. But yes, it takes long. And the longer the manifestation, the longer it takes to manifest. The bigger the manifestation, the longer it takes to manifest. All right, let's see what the obstacle here is. What is the obstacle for Cancer with the situation? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. There's also for somebody here, if you're a business person or there's something about money where you don't feel as prosperous, but you're still doing your thing, you're still taking care of yourself, you're still working the business, you're being patient, you're trusting in divine timing. I'm hearing that that's going to change. You're going to have more clients. You can have more of a profit. There's something here that whatever you've been trying to manifest is about to come in. There's something miraculous happening with that Magician card that I saw that was behind the Three of Wands. There is something about like money for somebody here. That there really isn't prosperity right now, especially from a financial standpoint. But with that Three of Wands there and the Magician behind it, I'm getting that's going to change. That your dreams are about to manifest. The ships are about to come in. Okay. Now the obstacle is the Seven of Wands. It's the Tom Petty card. Okay. Some of you you just don't stand up for what you believe in. It's like some of you are having this tendency to have other people bring you down. Okay? You got to stand by your convictions with honesty and integrity, Cancer. Whatever you know is right for you, you need to stick by it. You're being tested by the outside world to see if you're really going to fight for what it is that you want. Do you really want to manifest those things, even if it's taken 3, 10, 20 years? Okay? If you keep flip-flopping, and some of you may be too overly focused on a job or a business and not taking care of your well-being, you're like, I've been doing this forever, but have you been doing your work? Have you been tending to yourself every single day? Have you been watching your vibration? And there's something about some obstacle comes in or somebody comes in and it's like, oh my gosh, now what do I do? And it throws you off. And then the next thing you know, you're losing focus on yourself again. And you're letting whatever this incident is or whoever these people are trying to take you off of your path. Are you going to keep doing that, Cancer? There's also making compromises with this. Some of you may be overly giving. It's like there's an issue for some of you where you have a hard time compromising with people. You talk to people saying, okay, you know what? I need this, but let me make sure that your needs are taken care of too. Because some of you may be like, you have the need to resist change, or you have this tendency to not, you don't want to compromise with people. Because it could be, oh, I need to take care of everything. This could even be possessiveness. All right? Either you're dealing with somebody who's possessive, or maybe it's you. No, I need to do it this way. It has to be done that way. I need all this control. And then when somebody wants to help you, you resist it. You say no. No, I don't need your help. That could also be a work-life imbalance, whether it's at the home or your job or all the above. Okay? Maybe that's what some of you do. No, I don't need help. I'm fine. Because I just have to, maybe it's a pride thing. Maybe it's like, no, because if I don't do it this way, then it's not going to work out. Or there's something about a little bit of, you need other people. Okay, let me get this right. You need other people to need you. Does that make sense? Some of you have this thing with seeking validation. Your worth is based off of other people. And you're like, either you have a tendency to want to do everything on your own, so you don't allow people to help you, or you don't allow people to work with you, or yeah, it's like you don't want that help. Some of you can't make compromises with others because it's like you have this need for others to want you, what you have to offer. It's like this neediness. I need people to want me. I need people to need me. If I'm not there for them, then I'm not worth anything. If I can help all those people out, then I'm not worth anything. That has to stop, Cancer, if that's you. But they need me. Do they really need you, Cancer? Some of you are going through a big test right now. And with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, I don't know. Some of you may very well be repeating karmic patterns. We're just listening to the outside world too much. Listening to what everybody else has to say. Oh, well, Cancer, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. You see all these people who are coming after you? You need to stand up to these people. Learn how to say no. Bottom line. Just because you can't do something for somebody doesn't mean that you're any less worthy, Cancer. That's a hard thing for Cancer to hear, I know. And I have Cancer, Venus in Cancer in my chart. I kind of got caught up in that too. I need to give myself to everybody else, help everybody else, but not give to myself. You guys got to learn how to receive, Cancer. Everybody's like, oh, I need Jess. And then it made me feel good. Oh, thanks, Jess, for your help. Thanks for this. Oh, you're so great at that. Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Everyone's like, Jess is this person and that person. And then I started to realize, what was I doing? I was seeking validation from everybody else. I was expecting others to tell me what I was good at, that I was worthy, that I was this, that I was that. That was crap. I overextended myself. And then when it came to compromising, if somebody said, oh, let's go do this. And the other person's like, oh, no, I'd rather do this. And you're like, well, wait a minute. But then the other person gets their way and you get nothing out of it? Nope. Can't let that happen either, Cancer. There's no balance there. You're giving your power away when you do that. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. See, worth working with others. Some of you may be dealing with people who cannot commit to you. You're so committed to others, and then they can't commit to you. But then you keep helping these people. You keep working with these people. It can even be at your job. Okay? Somebody asked you to go on a trip for business. Oh, Cancer, can you go? Well, I did have something else planned. Oh, man, but we thought, you're our go-to person. You can go on this trip for us. And then you give in. There's no compromise. There's no teamwork. You just jump in and you just do it anyway because you're going to feel guilty. Or the people tell you, oh, no, you should go ahead and do it anyway. But again, you're not standing up for what you believe in. You say, you know what? No, I'm not going on that trip this time. I'm not going to do that for you this time. I'm not going to take over your shift. I'm not going to take over this. You see what I'm getting at? For some of you, this is work. Oh, give it to Cancer. Cancer's going to do it. Because Cancer is the best. And you're like, yes, I am. But that you are thinking, you're relying on other people to think you're the best at something. You're relying on other people to make you feel good. You have to stop doing that. You are totally undervaluing yourself. But see what's happening here? People are coming to you only because you just give in. When deep down inside, Cancer, this is going to be hard to hear, they probably don't really care about you. If they keep coming to you and they can't compromise with you, you can't compromise with them, and you just give in and you just take the punches or whatever like that, they just look to you as, oh, that's the person who doesn't fight. That's the person who doesn't, say anything. That's the person who's always like, okay, I'll do it, without questions asked. If that is you, Cancer, you need to stop doing that because you are really doing yourself a disservice. You really want this beautiful life here. You're not going to have it by giving your power away to other people and seeking validation from others to make you feel like you're somebody. Okay? And if people keep taking advantage of you like that, you commit to them. You're committed to something, and they're when it comes to you, hey, can you do this for me? Oh, I'm sorry, Cancer. I can't do that. Can you take over my shift? Nope, sorry, Cancer. Can't do it. Those people are like, no. But this is your obstacle. You back down. There's a challenge that faces you, and you back down. And then you give up your willingness to compromise. And if there's no compromise, Cancer, then no, don't even deal with it. It's funny, because I even kind of do this with my son these days. I say, Julian, we'll do this. Nah, I want whatever. I'm like, okay, you know what? How about we compromise? And he's learning about compromising now because I've been teaching him he can't just have it his way or the highway, right? Nobody can. Both parties can come to terms. They can work together on a solution where everybody's needs are met. That's what a compromise is about. Working as a team. And some of you have a hard time with that. Okay? There's third-party friction here. You keep not learning from your past mistakes when it comes to compromises, when it comes to working with others, but one person not doing more work than the other, okay? That's going to be big here, Cancer. And you know it. Let's see what the lesson here is. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Work and family. What is more important to you? Building a strong family unit or just getting the money that you get at your job? This could very well be a money trap, okay, for some of you. And I did say something about money. Now, for the person that I said where, you know, there hasn't been much prosperity or much of abundance here, but you've been staying the course, you've been persevering, you kept going, you were determined to get to the finish line, okay? There's somebody coming in with that Three of Pentacles to work with you. Maybe to help you with your finances. Maybe to help you with your business if you're a business person. Somebody wants to collaborate with you. They want to work as a team. Oh, let's build this business together. Or why don't you join my firm? Or why don't you join this? Or why don't we join heads, join whatever, so we could build something masterful. This is very, very similar to the daily message for June 28th. If you haven't signed up for your free trial, go ahead and do that to see what that message is, because there's a much larger message with that daily message, okay? So for the other person who wasn't backing down, persevering, even though nothing was happening with the money here, somebody here is coming in to help you with your business and or with your finances. And for that person, you get the 10 of Pentacles. You may have been thinking, okay, I have this business, I'm doing what I love with the 3 of Pentacles, that's working your Dharma. You were staying true to yourself. You were continuing to work on your business. You were continuing to do the work that God asked you to do, to utilize your God-given gifts and talents. You worked very, very hard. You didn't give up. You were just, I'm pushing through it. You got tested by the outside world, trying to get you off your path, even though business-wise, the money wasn't really working well. Well, guess what, Cancer? Somebody comes in to help you, to work with you, and now you get the 10 of Pentacles. You end up having it all. Guys, you can't have the 10 of Pentacles without somebody there. There are two people. There's a grandfather and there's kids. This is a family unit. This is you guys building a family legacy. But to have this ultimate happiness and this great achievement and to build like this empire, you need somebody with you to do it. You can't do it alone. You can't do it alone, Cancer. And if some of you might be getting possessive, no, I can do it like this, or I could do that, and you can't make compromises, you can't work with other people. Other third-party things get in your way, right? Maybe you have a hard time committing to certain things, and this somebody else is going to kind of help you to back you up. Or maybe you have so many commitments that you just can't handle. You got to allow somebody to kind of give you a boost there. But again, there's compromises here. If you're getting possessive, you can't... that's not going to help you get the 10 of Pentacles, Cancer. It won't. Some of you may be working with a partner and there's disharmony there. Okay, whether it's a coworker or your spouse or whomever. There's disharmony. Somebody, you don't like conflict. You're going to have to start changing that up, Cancer. Because if you really want to have this beautiful family, happy home with financial stability and security and just like building something incredible for your family, so for generations to come, you got to find somebody who's on the same page as you, who has the same goals, aspirations, and ambitions, where you guys can work together as a team to build this. And if some of you just focus on the money, thinking that, oh, I'm the only one who's going to be able to do this, like it's just me. No. If you think about all the other massive companies that were built that are very, very successful, there was always somebody else involved. You can't do everything alone. Okay? There's some family feud going on. And if you are working too much, right? You don't take care of yourself. The whole family's in shambles, and then the house just falls apart, right? Some of you may very well be working too much because you're afraid of not having money, fear of financial loss. Maybe you're the breadwinner in the family, Cancer, and you're afraid, oh my God, if I take care of myself, if I go on vacations, if I go on travel for myself, we won't make money. Or we won't have this, we won't have that. Maybe there's something about a home here. Maybe you're afraid you bought a home that was really expensive, or you want to purchase a home, but you're overdoing it with the work, and again, your health is failing, and it's just like people are coming at you, and you're just, that could be for some of you taking other people's shifts, or just trying to do everything. No, because you're trying to get the money. So there's a lot of pentacles here. Okay. But what good does that really do for you, Cancer? Does that really bring you happiness? Are you really going to live a life of luxury by doing that? No, that's not a vibrational alignment. You do your part. God does the rest. And then what happens is you will bring somebody who can work with you to build this generational wealth. okay? But if you're getting caught up with the money, guys, you are on the wrong path. If you're so afraid of not having enough financial loss, you have to understand that God is your source and supply. And God will bring you somebody who can also be your provider. If you guys are really in a true divine connection here. Yes, God is your source and supply. But then when you believe that, God can also bring in somebody to provide that help, well, to help you with your finances or to help you with a home or whatever this is. Because God is helping them to help you. So you really need to start thinking about where your priorities are. And I don't know, this card also talks about marrying somebody for money. If that person cannot work with you, there are no compromises in this marriage, that's not a balanced marriage. And for some of you, you are in something where it's not harmonious whatsoever. It could very well be ruled by money. Maybe you're trying to buy a house with someone and you can't compromise with them, or they can't compromise with you. It takes two to tango, right? If you guys can't work together so that everybody's needs are met, then that's not really going to bring about a happy home here. But I'm getting a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff here. So take what resonates. Be honest with yourself. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. Don't let the past hold you back. Maybe some of you got into like a dysfunctional marriage or a family issue. Maybe there's a broken marriage here. Okay. And maybe you want to do everything on your own because maybe somebody married you for money, or you married somebody for money and it didn't go so well. May have caused a divorce, some altercations, some issues, some fighting. And you're like, I'm not going back to that. Or there could even be something with the family. Maybe you saw something in your family that made you work really hard. And you didn't want to work with anybody. Because this could also be an ancestral pattern, okay? And some of you were like, nope, I'm not going to be like my parents. I'm not going to be like that marriage. I'm not going to be like whatever. I'm going to work really hard. I'm going to be somebody. But I think what happened is maybe if this is from the past, your childhood, there's a childhood issue here. There's still childhood trauma for you from a family or from your parents' marriage, where maybe you weren't, they didn't give you accolades. They didn't recognize you. Maybe they didn't recognize you, period. I'm hearing somebody here is like the third child or something like that in the family. They may have not really recognized what you have done. They passed you over. You got good grades, or you got first place on the science project, or you achieved something in band, or you achieved something in what's it called? I was gonna say political science, but something about graduation, college, plays, being recognized for something. Like, there's something here from your childhood that's affecting you today because your parents didn't really pay attention to you, or you saw something in your parents' marriage or in the family home that caused you to be overly ambitious, because she's overly ambitious, but she could be money driven, okay? She could very well be money driven and get possessive about it, like, no, but then she's also trying to seek validation outside of herself to make her feel like she's this amazing person, that she's wealthy, that she's prosperous, that she's beautiful, that she's this, because she probably didn't get in the home. It could be for a guy too, because I say she, it's because I'm looking at this queen right here. There's something from their past that keeps triggering you, which is causing all this stuff to happen, Cancer. You could have very well seen unequal give and take in your relationship. Either your past marriage or past relationship, or in your parents' marriage, or in the family. Okay? I'm getting very strong childhood trauma here based off like the family that you grew up in. What you saw. It's affecting you right now. And you could have very well been acquired that ancestral pattern with not being able to compromise, not working as a team with someone, trying to do everything, focusing too much on money, status, okay? There's status here. It's just like having security. Your image, your public image. Okay? But yeah, for some of you, this is a family thing. A childhood family thing. Ancestral pattern. You got to heal from this, Cancer. There's some serious childhood healing that you need really, 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 really need to be focusing on. You can have somebody who works with you. You guys see eye to eye on things. You can build this family legacy. It's a beautiful home, beautiful family, lots of happiness. Everybody works together. Nobody's doing more than the other. But you got to know your own worth, and you got to really understand what is really important in your life. And that has to start with your well-being. And your own vibration to get to the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. You have to be able to take on challenges and to not resist conflict. You have to be able to compromise with people. And you can't get caught up in the past either. Don't let that past hold you back from your actual dreams. You gotta dream big, not small. The universe will support you. This 10 of Pentacles is possible for everybody, but it takes a lot of work to get here. This is also breaking generational curses and things like that. Okay? It's not about the public image. It's not about the house that you have. It's about family, generational wealth. It's about happiness and stability and security. Some of you have security issues. Your root chakra needs to be healed. Okay? You never felt secure as a child, especially maybe financially. Maybe there were some issues in the home with money when you were growing up. And you felt when you got older, oh my God, no, I need to have money to feel secure. That needs to be healed. That's an ancestral pattern for some of you. I got to work really hard in order to get money. No, you don't. She attracts the abundance. She attracts the 10 of Pentacles. She doesn't have to work 60 hours a week and take everybody else's shifts and do traveling every week, every 2 weeks for a job. No, she attracts it because she's so high vibrational. And that's because she takes care of herself first. God sees this. You're taking care of what I've blessed you with, Queen of Pentacles. You're going to be giving to others with your money, and you're going to be making sure that you focus on your self-care, you focus on your well-being. You're not driven by money. You're not overly ambitious. So I'm going to bless you with what you are attracting at. He always provides for her. And she knows this. For the other person, where somebody's coming in to help you with your finances, it's somebody from your past. Soulmate, light counterpart, twin flame type of energy. Somebody's coming back to work with you, but not just to work with you. They want to reconcile with you. They want bygones to be bygones. There's a reunion here. They want to leave the past in the past. They want to talk about your future with them. They may want to have kids with you and a home out in the mountains or something like that. There's twins. I don't know. I'm getting twin energy. They want to build a family with you, blend families, have more kids if they want more kids or you want more kids. Again, compromising. There's going to be compromises here, though. But this person's willing to compromise with you. They're going to talk about a lot of things. If you're blending families, you're going to talk about each child and the child's needs. You're going to talk about where you're going to live, what house you're going to live in. Maybe this person already has a house for you, okay? Or maybe they'll just talk about where do you want to live, what house do you want to move to, how are we going to deal with the other parents, if you're blending families, if you got kids already, talking about wealth. How you're going to build it. Somebody here may be coming into a marriage where somebody got a family inheritance and or they're just very, very, very financially well set. There could also be an estate here. Somebody was granted the estate or granted this family inheritance. They inherited a house or whatever this is. There's a lot coming in. All right. But somebody here is someone here has worked very hard on themselves, but the only thing that they are missing is the financial abundance. But what I'm getting is that somebody here, Cancer, your person, whoever's coming back, but I'm getting a strong soulmate counterpart energy, your person's coming back to fill that gap that you have. To fill the financial piece. Because again, we've got Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles here. So this person's coming in to help. They want to work with you. They're going to compromise. They're willing to compromise because maybe this person came into a lot of money and they were hesitant. Maybe they were resistant to compromise with you. They were hesitant to share this wealth because maybe somebody married them for money before. There was a money trap or there was family issues regarding money. Right? They didn't feel secure about their finances, something like that. Maybe they weren't financially ready, but apparently this person's coming back because they are. And again, they could have come into some family money. But they want to continue this, and they want to build like a family business or something like that, or continue a family business. That could be that too. But somebody here who's coming back to reunite with you, you guys are going to build something incredible, but there's somebody here who's coming into a marriage or a family with a lot of money. There's general wealth right there. And look what's after that, another 6, the 6 of Pentacles. See? Somebody's here to give to you what you gave to them, but they're going to give to you way more than what you gave to them. There's somebody who's wealthy here. Philanthropist probably. They're going to be showering you with gifts. Okay? This person may very well pay off all your debt. Pay for your house. Pay for your expenses going forward. Who knows? Take care of your kids too, if you have kids or a kid. If that's your message, Cancer, it's because you attracted that. Because there's always somebody that has something that the other one doesn't have, but they work together and it balances things out. Okay? So maybe your person is missing the love piece, the nurturing piece, and you're missing the financial piece. And you both bring that to each other. It could very well be that. Okay? So let's see what the Guidances for Cancer. Oh no, where's my book thing? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. What guidance do we have for Cancer? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Legends, learn from those who inspire you. Leadership, set your goals. Okay. Is this the pic? Yeah, here it is. All right, let's look at, we got 2 L's, legends in leadership. Okay. We have legends here. So this says you have the opportunity to rise to great heights, learn, listen, and gain insights from those whose path you wish to follow. Gather information and do some research into your legend. Learn what is best for you right now to follow your dreams. Folk tales describe how the main personality in a legend copes with the events of everyday life. Deep within the tales is a lesson to pass on to you. The story may be of miracles, spiritual courage, or even fairy tales. True legends such as Joan of Arc or Nelson Mandela courageously took on battles to overcome obstacles and persevere to meet triumph and victory. I gather inspiration, strength, and insight from true legends. See, this is about that 7 of Wands there, not backing down, right? When the going gets tough, the tough gets going, but you persevere. You're like, I'm not going to give into this. I'm going to stick by what I know. I'm going to stick by my truth. I'm not going to let the outside world get the best of me to take me down, to tell me, oh, you need to have this job, or you need to do this, or you need to do something about your house, or whatever, whatever. No, if God didn't tell you to do that, then you don't follow that. That takes a lot of willpower right there. A lot of personal power to overcome all of what everybody else is telling you to do. If God didn't tell you to do it, I wouldn't listen. Unless someone is backing you up or backing up what God has told you, or they're kind of igniting it could be if they're inspiring you to do better, if they're inspiring you to like stop giving in to other people or whatever else, and to have you to follow your dreams, to not dream small, to dream big, something like that. If someone's inspiring you, you can listen to them, but not the people who are trying to get you off your path, not the people trying to lower your vibration. Leadership. You can master yourself with assertiveness and discipline. Take a leading role in the situation, knowing that mind over heart is sometimes necessary when group decisions need to be made. Define your structure, set your boundaries, and focus your attention to achieving your group goals. Stick to your plan and see it through to the end. Your strength and purpose helps overcome obstacles and achieve the impossible. Expect an opportunity or job promotion with extra responsibilities. This may require letting go of unhealthy choices. I make fair and just decisions. I'm a good leader. See what I said? Stick to your plan and see it through to the end. Stick to your goals, to your convictions, what your truth is, what you believe in. Not what society believes in. Not even what your parents believe in. That might be tough for you guys to hear. It's hard. Trust me, I've been through it. And sometimes people still try to, tell me to do something else. If God didn't tell me that, I am not listening. All right? What is it that Cancer wants to do? Children, know that your children are protected. There's something with kids here. Worrying about your kids, right? Money, finances, stuff, right? There's still just, if you're worrying about your kids, there's some sort of childhood trauma that's surrounding this with you worrying about your kids. Okay? Especially if it's something about a marriage or a home or money. Okay? What am I doing here? All right, the wellness message. What is the wellness message for Cancer? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Wow, we got a lot. Peace. Be surrounded by peace. Expectations. Release yourself from expectations. Be in the present moment. Follow your path. Time to live to the beat of your own drum. Follow what gives you passion and joy. Do what you love with that Three of Pentacles. Moon cycles. Utilize the power of the moon to heal and manifest. Do something with the new moon in Cancer. Joy. Finding joy in all things is true happiness. Joy in all things. And joy comes from within too. Okay? So we're now going to look into the new moon in Cancer stuff. That would be interesting if a Cancer card came up because we saw the children card. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians. What is this new moon in Cancer bringing Cancer? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. That new moon in Cancer is June 28th, 2022. Nothing is yet set in stone, the mutable moon. Oh, look at that. Talk about mutable energies with Neptune going retrograde. Neptune rules Pisces, and Pisces is a mutable sign. Mutable moon. Mutable is all about change, shape-shifting even. That something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there is also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing is set in stone yet. I know that the best will unfold for me. You're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is the key to success for you now. Make sure you're not being led astray. Have you become distracted? Time to focus. Stay with it, whatever it means to you. The mutable signs are Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. When the moon is in one of these signs, you know there's going to be more flexibility in the situation. It suggests there's the opportunity to keep visualizing and affirming what you want as there's still room for change. So think about what you want and enjoy the daydream. Hold your vision. Trust the process. Fixed moon right next to it. That's the bottom of the deck. All right. There are two main possibilities with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you're in. This is all writing around Seven of Wands, guys. That's why I said this is a big struggle for you. Okay? The second, very different interpretation is that something is stuck. That could well be referring to the situation you're asking about. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheel so that events move forward. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great, because if you really want things to change, there's a solution. Stop digging your heels in. Be the one to break a deadlock. With two interpretations for this card, it's up to you to decide what's going on and which meaning applies to you. This offers up a chance for some self-reflection. Yes, just say the word a lot and see how it feels. Staying power, faith, or patience are needed. Someone needs to back down. Avoid stagnation. A personal or professional relationship will be enduring. The fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. The fixed signs can be stubborn, so anything that's just starting as you draw this card may well last longer. Remember, we each have all the star signs in our chart. It's just the way the astrological wheel works, so there's no judgment when we say that while it's admirable how much staying power the fixed signs have, they can also be obstinate. Okay, so there's that right there. Are you guys being a little bit stubborn? Okay. Let's see. All right. Love and relationships. What's going on with love and relationships for Cancer? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. The real deal. They see your light. A total keeper. Genuine, compatible, authentic, healthy, a good choice. Mr. and Mrs. Fix-It. Don't try to fix others. Heal yourself to attract best partner. People pleasing. Trust the process. When I talk about doing things for others, don't try to fix everybody else. You got to fix yourself first. Heal yourself first to attract the best partner. Some of you are not doing that. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Meditate. Meditate daily, follow your intuition, find inner peace and balance alone or with partner. You've got peace twice. Maybe you need to meditate. Do some meditation during the moon. New moon in Cancer, all the other moons, full moon, whatever. See, release yourself from expectations. That could be the stubbornness there. But meditation is big. And I talked about getting grounded, right? This will help you. I don't know if I said meditation, but it's right here. If you want to attract somebody like this, a total keeper, someone who's authentic, you got to stop doing this. Stop trying to fix other people and stop people pleasing. I talked about hold the vision, trust the process, did I not? Hold your vision. Don't lose sight of that end goal. You have to keep going. You have to keep persevering. Don't let anybody take you down. Meditation's going to be big, guys. Again, especially with this Neptune retrograde thing. Bottom of the deck is deal breakers. List and adhere to your deal breakers. The universe will support you staying true to you. Either you need to reevaluate your list of deal breakers or you need to write one and stick to it. But be careful with that because I always say this when I see this list, this card. For me, a deal breaker was the person could not smoke and they could not have tattoos. It just so happens that my divine counterpart has both, okay? I don't know if he still smokes, but it doesn't matter if he still does because that's besides the point, okay? It was kind of interesting when I found out that he smoked and he had tattoos. I was like, oh. But I saw something completely different that I wasn't putting on my list. I was putting silly things, for me, on my deal breaker list. Now, compromise. Let's put the smoking thing. Because I told him before, you know what? I don't like smoking, but I will let you smoke, but I just don't want to be around it. And he actually respected that. So whenever we met up, usually, he didn't smoke around me. There was only like one time he did it, but that was the time where I asked if I could try it out, and that was kind of fun. But, because I was curious, okay? But usually, after I said that, there was a compromise there. So, you see what I mean? Because that could be something trivial for somebody. Now, if there's something where you just can't deal with that and you have asthma or there's some other issues, and that's definitely a deal breaker, if I'm saying for smoking, for instance, then make that a deal breaker. But again, watch what it is that you have on your list. Oh, this person has to have this job. This person has to have this salary. This person has to have this car. They have to be a certain height. They have to be brown hair, blue eyes. If this person comes around and doesn't have any of that, are you going to let that person go? See what I mean? But this is also for the people who have done their work. They weren't giving up. Even as tough as it was, especially with the financial piece of this, you healed yourself. And now you're attracting somebody where you're going to have this with. That's why doing all that work is necessary, to have this in your life. This is having it all. This is like a dream life here. You trusted the process. You didn't fix the person. You worked on yourself first so that the person that was in alignment with you could come to you to have this. Okay? You found your inner peace and your balance. You achieved sacred balance like the Temperance card. And you were meditating daily. And you were made sure you were centered. And you were living a life of peace. And you were listening to your intuition. That's why I said, if people were telling you to like go find another job or change your life or do something about this or get this house or whatever, and God didn't tell you to do it, you were listening to God. And now your person sees your light, that you are a total keeper, that they did make the right choice, and that's why they now want to work with you, and they want a traditional marriage. Okay? They want everything that comes with this type of Ten of Pentacles lifestyle. It's going to be beautiful. And the top of the deck is dating. Will likely be dating, like each other, enjoying each other's company, seeing each other. See? This could also be about kind of really determining what really constitutes what your deals are, your deal breakers or whatever, reevaluating that and the people that you date. Think about the people you have dated or you may be dating right now. Think about what it is that you really want. Okay? I got these cards all over the place. All right, Cancer. I hope this helped you. If you would like to sign up for a Capella membership, I am offering a 14-day trial, as I mentioned before, if I didn't already. Sign up for any of the lower tiers. Check it out. You get access to my free mobile app. When you sign up to the website, it's completely free to sign up to my website. It's completely free to gain access to the app. The thing that your membership will grant you is access to the Capella Cove. That is where all of the exclusive content is, and you can access all of that content, the Capella Cove, in the app. You could also get it on a web browser or on the mobile browser on your phone. Okay, but if you download the app, you can access everything from there on top of other things. You can chat with me directly. You can see other posts that I put. Like I put a post about the Neptune retrograde and some warnings that go with that. I tend to send that to the members on the my regular Capella family on that app. You can get messages from those. You can get heads up on things that are coming. There's other content there that you can see. You can join part of the community that is there. So yeah, the extra content that I give for my Capella memberships is to help supplement these readings, okay? It's to give you a lot more value, to give you more insight and awareness into what's coming and to what it is you need to work on, because what's coming down the pipe for the collective, guys, it's going to be very, very challenging. If you're not enormously spiritually strong, you're going to have a really, really hard time. And there are going to be some people who are going to be spiraling out of control. Mental illness is really gonna it's really gonna what do I say, mental illness is really gonna be a huge factor, even more so now, especially now Neptune is in retrograde. So if you want to check that out, you can cancel it at any time after the 14-day trial period. If you feel like it doesn't work or it's not helping, you also get guided meditations with every single membership package. If it doesn't help, go ahead and cancel it. But if you would like to continue getting the guidance, and there will be other perks that come with that, also depending on your tier, then you can go ahead and continue on with the membership, okay? If you have any questions about anything, about the memberships, about my services, or anything like that, please let me know. All right, guys, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.